What's up, guys? It's your girl Baby Elise back at it again with another one. Welcome back to my channel. Hello. So this isn't gonna be a long video because it's 1:30 in the morning. I have to get up for work in the morning and I need to get gas. So we all know that struggle when you save it for the morning and then it ends up being a drag. So let's just fingers crossed I'm not late to work. But yeah, this video isn't going to be long. I just want to take some time to really talk about Suicide Prevention Month because it's Suicide Prevention Month. Before we start, you guys, the fro is out. Okay, like I said, it's 1:30 in the morning. I was like, let me throw in something, film this video really quick while I'm inspired to do so. And, you know, these days it's kind of has a mind of its own. It's always had a mind of its own, but now that it's natural, it's really got a mind of its own, and I don't know what to do with it. So it's just out, and I didn't want to throw it up in a string because I've worn that all day and it's been giving me a headache. So I was like, let's just let the fro hang for this video. So here we are in our natural beauty with our K&J Worldwide sweatshirt. So let's get into it. So, as I mentioned before, it is Suicide Prevention Month. And in my last video, I talked about, I've talked about it before in a video, but like my last video was really heavy. But I talked about, you good, fam? He wanted to make an entrance. Guys, this is Charlie. I've talked about him. I talked about him in my, my anxiety and depression video. I got him right after I graduated, and he's kind of what helped me get out of my funk. I kind of want to turn him into a service dog because he's been pretty good at detecting my anxiety attacks lately and trying to calm me down. I don't know what he smells right now. Alright, he wanted to make a camera entrance. Oh, the Swedish pups. Alright, you've had your 5 seconds of fame. Move. Yes, I have been having suicidal thoughts. I don't necessarily consider myself suicidal because I have not attempted to. It's just been thoughts and urges because I've been in such a dark place right now. Suicide is a very, very, very permanent fix. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And I get it while you're in the moment. Like, you don't think that it's ever going to get better. You can't remember the last time you were happy, the last time you were crying, and you can't see a future. But there is light at the end of the tunnel because you weren't always in that place, and you're not going to always be in that place. Some of the things you go through, I truly, honestly believe that God thinks that you're strong enough to handle it. So he puts you through it because he wants to use you to give your testimony to help someone else that may be going through it, that may not be as strong-minded and strong enough to handle the solution. Strong enough to handle the problem. So you're their solution, if that makes sense. And I honestly believe that with all my heart because, like I said, I've gone through some things, and just starting this, I've had people come up to me and say things like, you know, I could never talk about it, and I struggle with this too, but I've never felt comfortable talking about it, and this helped them, and they appreciated that somebody was talking about it and stepping up and raising awareness, somebody that they knew personally. So I honestly believe that, you know, my struggles and the things that I'm going through are not necessarily about me. It's to help strengthen someone else that might be going through what I'm going through. And that is why I keep pushing. That's why I keep fighting, because I know that it is all working together in my favor. And one day I'm gonna look back and see this as a dark season that I overcame. And I'm going to be bigger, better, and stronger. And I'm going to be helping people to cope with their problems. I'm going to be writing children's books. check out Natural Beauty if you hasn't, to help kids cope with different things and to help them get over the problems that I may have gone through as a kid. And that is why I keep pushing, because I might not see the light, but I know in my heart that there's going to be something greater that comes out of this. And if I end my life, then I'm never going to see that purpose come to pass. And that is why I keep pushing. Because I believe that God uses different people to help get you through things. Because I mean, I get it. I've been there at times where like I've cried out and I've asked why. And I try now, instead of asking why, I try to ask, what are you teaching me? But like, and I felt like he wasn't listening. I felt like he didn't hear me. But he does hear you. And while you might not get the response the way that you want to get it, sometimes he uses other people to give you that response. You might be sitting in a bar and someone come up to you randomly and says, I just had the urge to hug you and tell you it's okay, or it's gonna be okay. For me, it was Sunday at church. My pastor said that the season that you're going through isn't to punish you, which broke me down because I felt like I was being punished in a way. Like I wasn't doing something I was supposed to be doing, so this was my punishment. And it isn't. And in that moment I knew that God had heard my cries and sent someone to let me know that this isn't a punishment and I'm gonna come out stronger in the end. And then I had church tonight, and you know, he talked about growing like a tree. You know, he's placing my roots so that when it's time for me to shine, I can sprout up like a tree and I'm strong. And it's going to be hard to knock me down. I'm going to bear fruit and I'm going to be able to use those fruits in other people's lives that's going to be my purpose. You know, I'm going to be able to take my fruit and help other people. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm a little tired right now. But basically, we're trees, you know, we're starting out as roots and we're growing underground, and that's why it feels so hard and it feels so dark and it feels so empty. But once we overcome these obstacles, we're going to become a tree that's going to bear fruit, and once we bear fruit, we're going to be able to help other people, and God's going to be able to work through us and use us the way that he wants to. Our talents, our pain, our testimonies, everything. So that is why I'm pushing through. I want to see that happen. I want to see it all come to pass. I want to see what more there is, because while right now I might not feel like there's a purpose to it, I know that there is in my heart. And I know that, like I said, it's all working for me and it's all working in my favor. And it's been a lonely, dark, stressful, tearful journey, but I'm gonna keep pushing through, because while it might not feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel, I know in my heart that there is, and that God's gonna use me to help someone who may be going through what I'm going through, and he's gonna use me to be that person to help someone overcome, you know, what they're going through. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like my purpose has to be like really, really special, and the devil is mad about it, and that is why so many things go wrong whenever I'm starting to overcome everything, because he knows once I get into that purpose, that destiny that God has for me, it's over. It's done. But yeah, this is just another obstacle, another dark season that we have to pass. We're one step closer to our purpose, our future, our destiny that God has planned for us. Just have to keep pushing. Yeah, like I said, it is now 1:49 in the morning. I have to get up early to go get gas so I can go to work. But I really wanted to make this video before I forgot, or before I wasn't inspired to do it anymore. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. Everything's gonna work out. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There's this quote that a friend gave me. His name, wait, because I have to shout him out really quick because he's fire. Fire. You guys gotta check him out. His name on Instagram is Chasin Music. I don't know if you can see it. I'm still getting, it's not gonna focus. It's not gonna focus. But his name is Chasin Music, CHASEIN Music, and I will put his information down below. But you guys gotta check him out. He's dope. He's a UK artist. He does covers. He does his own songs. He's amazing. I love. And he gave me this quote that I have been holding on to. It says, "It will be alright in the end. If it isn't alright, then it isn't the end." So I want you guys to hold on to that, and just remember that, you know, there's a bigger plan for your journey, and suicide is not an option, because we don't want to fix temporary problems with permanent solutions. Keep pushing, keep choosing life, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.